All right. Well, wait, no, I got to be cooler. Welcome to episode 4 of the Two Mics, One Marriage podcast.
To be fair, I don't know if you have to be cooler when you play that song to open it up. We're switching off on who gets to pick the songs, and if you guys are wondering who picks which songs, the super cool songs are the ones that I pick, and the super lame songs are the ones that he picks.
Yeah, like Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit are lame.
Didn't Kid Rock just play the Trump rally?
Yeah, he did, yeah. Yeah.
Where's your red hat, loser? Yeah. Like, oh, Limp Bizkit's so cool.
Yeah, they might have been there too.
But you don't know who the Fugees are? That's how you open up a show, is with the Fugees.
I know, everyone knows who the Fugees are.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's cool. That deserves a cool opening.
Debatable. The Fugees they're fine. I mean, both of these bands have been around for a while. This isn't.
I'm sorry. You know what? Unlike our last episode where we were coming in here flowing because of the yoga, I feel like this episode we just got to work through. Things are a little tense right now.
Yeah.
They're a little tense between us. We were, I mean, usually we wait to do who's the bitch, but I feel like we should jump right into it. We just try to talk through this right at the top of so the whole rest of the episode isn't awkward.
Well, here's the thing: is we're in agreement on what's good, but you're catching flack.
I'm catching a lot of flack. Like, I am the bitch, and so like I just want to get out here and clarify some stuff.
But not from me.
Which
not
is
from
a little
me
annoying
per se. So
me.
I'm going on a trip soon to the beach.
A family trip. With his family.
Not
with
Florida
extended
beach,
family.
to the beach
no,
up in,
not
up
a Florida.
Delaware.
Where's a Delaware beach?
Yeah, Rehoboth Beach.
Okay. So like he's gonna go spend over a week at a far inferior beach than the one we can walk to from our house.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what's happening.
But that's not what it's about. It's
not what it's about. They went to the beach your whole childhood, once a year.
Yeah, we went there every year as a kid. The whole family went. So there's a lot of nostalgia there. But all of the spouses, or significant others of every other couple is going.
Of all the brothers. He has
all
two
the brothers. And the cousins and stuff.
And the babies.
And the babies.
The aunties.
Except one is not going. Minda is not.
I'm not going.
Minda's not going.
No, I don't want to go to a shitty beach and stay in an Airbnb with people who were not that tight for like 7 days. I mean, they're cool. I love your family. I love them. They're really nice. But I mean, this is the thing. I don't have the same childhood nostalgia from the beach. So I'm really not sure what I could get out of a beach in Connecticut.
No, you are, in my mind, cordially uninvited.
Dan doesn't even want me to be there, but he'll never tell his family that.
I've told them all that. I've told them all that I don't want you there because I will have to hear you bitch every day about, we live at a beach. Why are we at another beach? It's not as good as the beach.
They're not even going to do like that. They're going to like go to dinner and like sit at the beach. I live at the beach.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Some of the people there are in their 70s supposed to kite surf all day.
I don't know, but I have Don't Tell comedy shows to run. And if one of us isn't here to run them, they don't get ran. And I do them every weekend because they're so fucking cool.
Hey,
so
you're preaching to the proverbial choir.
But everyone's hating on me, and when you get there, everyone's gonna be like, "Why didn't Minda come?"
Oh yeah, people gonna talk shit. They're gonna talk shit. There's gonna be like,
everyone's gonna be talking shit, like all like little underhanded remarks.
Well, what's Minda doing?
You could say I'm producing sold out shows.
Yeah,
that's what you could tell them. But no, it's like I don't feel like a bitch about it. I'm pretty happy with our decision because you were like, you're going to be so miserable on this trip. Please don't come.
Yeah, no, I don't. Because when you go to something that you don't want to go to, and I love you, and you improve a lot of things in my life. I just want that to be on record.
Put it out there.
But when you don't want to be there, you can make it so horrible that I want to stick a knife in my eye and I want it to end quickly.
I'm a genuine person.
Yeah.
And I'm not good at pretending that I don't want to be places that I don't want to be. So if I don't want to be there, I just don't be there.
You could pretend every once in a while because you don't have to do a lot of things.
No,
that you
it's
don't
soul
like to.
sucking. I feel like I'm going to die when I have to pretend. I'm sorry, I cannot do it. Not even for a minute.
I think because of the limited family obligations, because most of my family's not down here. That during these very few moments, maybe you could fake it just for a little bit. As far
Do
as
I not show up for Christmas?
you're good. You're nice to everyone,
Boom.
and
Thank you. I'm good. I'm nice to everyone. Check and
But
check.
I'm saying to me, like you're like.
Well, you're putting me in these horrific situations that force me to lie about what I really feel about. So it is kind of your fault.
Okay, it's.
I mean, just to put it in perspective for everyone, I don't like my own family. So, to really extend the olive branch and try to like somebody else's family, well, it hasn't been difficult because they're all such lovely people. It's been like triggering. I'm not really trying to get close to motherfuckers who are going to leave me out to dry. We get divorced. I'm never going to hear from these people again. And I know this. So, I don't think we're
feels
ever...
like a breakthrough.
We're never going to get divorced, but I know if we were to, nobody's taking my side.
Yeah.
That's just how things work in families. They're going to be so pieced out on me and trying to roll me that, like, why put in the time now when I really don't have anybody's loyalty?
Wow.
Exactly.
Tear.
Exactly.
Can you edit in a tear?
No, I can't, but I can tell you this. I love you because I have your loyalty, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Bam.
Wow, that was.
If I could drop this mic, I would. But
that was deep. But no, the thing is, it's like I am fine with you not going, and it's not even necessarily my family, like because you've not shown up to lots of things now. So
no, I mean I'm very
like,
particular in what I show up about. I like to be like.
But you do deliver when you show up.
When I show up, I deliver.
Up.
I make things happen, and I leave people wanting more. That's the key. I can't say everybody in your extended family exactly leave people wanting more. Sometimes it's like too much and you're wondering when they're going to go away.
But it's the friends that are giving you flack. Your friends are giving you flack on how...
Yeah, none of my girlfriends understand this. Everyone who's like a close friend of mine looks at me like I'm crazy because they think I should be there to track your every move and not be like they have FOMO for me, but I don't actually have the FOMO.
But are you, in your mind, a trailblazer? Maybe spouses don't always need to go...
I don't think spouses do ever need to go to everything together, especially if it's very family focused. Like the bottom line is your family and your mother want to spend time with you. Am I a added bonus at times? Potentially.
Yeah.
Am I hilarious and everybody loves me when I'm there? Of course. But when it comes down to it, his mom's name is Debbie. Debbie just wants one-on-one time with her Danny, her favorite child. And that's what she wants, and that's what I want to deliver for her.
You're like the Daniel Day-Lewis of spouses, where
I don't know what that
Daniel
means.
Day-Lewis is the greatest actor of all time, and he's very selective about his roles. And he will go 6-7 years without taking on a role. But it's like you might not show up for a family event for...
A decade. A decade. Maybe I won't show up for a decade.
I'm saying maybe 6-7 months, but then when you do show up, you deliver, you make shit happen, you bring something or you surprise, but you normally...
Yeah, they had
memorable.
a whole family reunion last year because a couple of twin cousins got pregnant. Am I happy for them? Yes. Do I hope they have amazing pregnancies, children, lives, families? I do. Am I going to fly to Pennsylvania for 6 days to go to 2 back-to-back showers? I'm not, because I don't care about babies that much. You know what I'm saying? If they're not my baby, I don't really care about them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nice babies, and I'm glad that they're bringing the whole family joy and love and togetherness, and you'll get to spend time with these babies now at the beach in Rehoboth, and that's very exciting. But, like, I don't need to fly for babies.
No.
Babies weren't even born yet.
Yeah. You've said that as long as I've known you. You
I don't fly for babies. And so I missed that family outing, too.
Your catchphrase for years.
I don't fly for babies, yo. But we're getting through it. I want to thank you for your support.
Yeah.
That's number one. I do want to thank you for supporting me, being here for me, understanding the decision we made together.
Yeah. We do. I mean, we do. The thing is, too, we do a lot of things together. Some would say all things.
Like this
We
podcast?
like this podcast. We do comedy together. We work together. We do lots of things together. We used to go to theme parks together until you betrayed me and went to Rapids by yourself. But we covered that on the last episode. Um, it'll be nice to be away from the house for a little bit so you can watch your max volume Formula One show. As
Oh,
most
Formula
women
One.
do. Yeah.
Driving to Survive or Surviving to Drive. I don't remember exactly what the alliteration is there, but
Well,
it's
I
not
can tell you, I
alliteration.
remember the show because it's on at max volume at midnight, and you're a girl, you're watching Formula One, and I just, I'm not sexist. It's just not a show that's in your normal repertoire. You watch Bravo.
I watch Bravo. No, I would say it is a surprise.
Yeah.
The Formula One choice is a surprise, but not really if you understand my background. My dad raced cars. We often had NHRA, NASCAR, and other cars on in the house. So I feel like when I'm watching the Formula One, I'm getting the childhood comfort of the vroom, 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 the sound of vroom, like it's all that's all it is vrooms,
Could you not
like loud vrooms.
But could you not still get that experience at a medium volume? Like I feel like my bed
No, I need the surround sound.
I feel like my bed is beside 95.
But it's not. It's upstairs, and
It doesn't matter. Like I can feel it.
No, but that's what you're supposed to feel it when you watch it. That's why you're driving to survive. It's like it's all around you. The crashes.
But I'm trying to sleep. I am.
But the crashes are really good. I think you're missing out on the Formula One crashes.
By staying up later and
They're
watching
super
a jarringly loud
Well,
show.
you never know when one's going to happen.
No,
They're just driving around. Exactly. It's just at any minute, these guys just crash. And like sometimes they do it because they're just douchebags, which makes it even better because they're like crashing millions of dollars at a time for their ego.
Yeah.
And I'm there for it.
Yeah.
It's symbolic of the Rehoboth trip. It's a lot of noise for me just to crash for my ego.
You are deep on this episode. It's
On
tough
all
to,
the
to
episodes.
keep up.
It's hard to keep up with
me.
me.
This is like the deepest you've gone, though, as far emotionally.
We're going through some childhood trauma here on this one.
I think Formula One really brought it up. It really revved up your proverbial engine of emotion.
Revved up my triggers.
Yeah.
Talk about triggers. Yo, look. You're asking me the other day, hey, what are you looking at on your phone?
You really love setting up this segment. You're really proud of this title, and
it's good every time. It really is. I can't open this.
I've not asked you what you're looking at your phone. What I ask you on your phone is what game are you playing? Because Minda plays a secret game on her phone that's really dorky and lame, but she won't show it to me, and she closes her phone.
How do you know it's dorky and lame if you don't know what it is?
Because you would show it to me if it was cool.
What cool game am I going to play on my phone?
I don't know. You can play Call of Duty and stuff on your phone. You can play.
Okay, look at me. Look at this.
I know you're not. That's
think
what
I'm playing
saying.
Call of Duty on my phone?
It's some like dorko like math like mobile
I'm not
game.
doing math. I don't even
It's
like math.
Number crunchers or like June's Journey or some sort of lame like.
I'm tired of you talking so much shit on June's Journey. Have you ever played June's Journey?
That's what it is. That's
Do
what
you
you're
even
playing.
know what June's Journey is about?
Is that what it is? It's
I
about
don't know.
finding
No,
clues.
it's the only show. The only game I'm aware of that's an app that because it has commercials that run nationally, and I don't play games.
Yeah, Dr. Phil promotes it. That's how
Everybody
lame it is.
promotes it because nobody watches TV unless you're over 50. So it's the only app being promoted on TV. It's that, Casino, and Solitaire.
Is it June's Journey?
And Wordle. It could be, it may not be, you'll never know because it's my secret game on my phone. I've invited you to look on my phone yourself, and you said you won't violate my privacy.
Unless you want to show it
but
to
yet
me.
you'll browbeat me and humiliate me into trying to tell you. So is that your trigger? What's going on there?
No, to me, I honestly don't. I don't think I want to discover it. It's funnier that you have to hide it like you're cheating on me. Like it's like
cheating on you with a Dorco phone
yeah,
game?
it's like you hide your phone like you were like texting someone that you didn't want me to find out, but I can see like the side of it and you're playing something and then you like slowly put it down and your phone flips and
you
close
have
it.
5 game systems. You call it hit the sticks every weekend.
That's what I'm saying. I do lots of dorky stuff.
So
I'm
no, I'm
watching
not saying
Attack
it's
on Titan
dorky,
right
but
now.
I'm saying like for me as a novice, as somebody who doesn't care about games and is literally gleaming their game knowledge off of any mass advertising that may or may not exist, I feel like you're a little like judgy bitchy about my choices because you're like fully immersed. You're like high level. You have 5 gaming systems. You're like, getting on your stupid headset. You got lame-o terms like hitting the sticks. You know what I'm saying? And
but
like,
that's what I'm
why are
saying.
you judging me?
That's why you can open up to this. I've been in this nerd business my whole life. Like you can tell me like what you're doing.
Some things
like,
are just for me.
okay.
Just like Rehoboth is just for you. This game is just for me. So please stop browbeating. I don't even know where we were. We were talking about Formula One, and then you started saying mean things about my game. Oh,
Well, because you said, hey, you asked me the other day, what am I looking at on my phone?
oh, that's it. Yeah. Well, your segue wasn't nearly as cool as mine because when you asked me that, I was
As a boring intro.
watching
yeah.
a story. Shut up. So there's this bear in Russia who it's a roller skating bear and and the trainer
As they do in Russia.
yeah, the trainer was getting a little aggressive with his roller skating bear and she got mad and like attacked him. And while that is basically hilarious within itself,
Yeah.
the name of the event / roller skating bear show was called the Happiness Show. So at the Happiness Show, the trainer got mauled by his own bear.
Yeah.
I wish he got mauled, but he didn't die.
Yeah, you were.
He was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
attacked.
because I think from what it was said, is that he was mean to the bear and was really sort of dragging the bear.
Yeah, like
around.
really
So I
pushing
think
it on
you
his
need to
roller
have that
skates.
context because you can't be like, oh yeah, I'm glad a bear just mauled someone. Like,
To be fair, even if he didn't prompt the bear, the fact that he put the bear in the roller skates and was making the bear work for free, I kind of feel okay with the bear mauling him.
I didn't know they still did that with circuses. Maybe they just still do in Russia.
Well, they do weird shit in Russia. Yeah, it's communism. Even the animals are subject to it.
They haven't even gotten to circus rights yet.
Nope, not circus rights. They don't have any rights.
Actually, that's kind of even a recent thing in our country. Like even when I was like a kid, we went to a circus that still had like elephants and animals. So yeah, circus animals were mistreated for a long time.
They still are. We go to SeaWorld. I think we talked about that. So
we talked a lot about SeaWorld.
one of the first episodes we discussed SeaWorld. That's a lot, it's supposed to be now a haven for injured animals, but they're just enslaved like everybody else. Same thing like those.
Just rebranded it.
Yeah, like those Asian people who work at the foot massage reflexology place we go to. Don't you get like a slave feel when you go in there? They don't speak the language.
They are mean.
They don't know what's happening. They're very focused on their job. I feel like it's very enslavey.
Yeah.
Like
Oh wait. Oh, the reflexology. Yeah. They're not given. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. They definitely are because they're not even given, like you said, they're not given the right names. They just give them like it'll be like George.
Oh, this is Tom, and he's clearly not a Tom.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like a in-person
Yeah.
call center where you're like, nope, that's not your name. I don't even need your accent.
You don't sound like a Rick.
Yeah, the fact that you don't speak English gives it away.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just chipping through a lot of things. Oh, we did it on the last episode, and we got a lot of great responses. We got people submitting and loving their own marriage fight club issues that they want us to hash out. And we actually got an interesting one in, I guess let's call it Golf Day Drunk. Is that like a good...
Yeah, that's
like
a good
title for it. Like, so basically what happens is like the wife wanted to spend time with her husband. Her husband refused to do any of the things that she wanted to do or compromise and do things together. He would only let her hang out with him if she went to the golf course with him and drove the cart.
Yeah.
Because he was going to be there anyway, basically. So he's like, yo, you could just drive the cart for me. But then the girl got blackout drunk driving the golf cart for her husband, who pretty much required her to be there if she wanted to spend time with him. Crashes the cart. They get banned from the club.
Well, I think this is just another support of your theory on the spouse doesn't always have to go with everything.
Exactly.
This is what happens
But we
when
spend so much time together that me not going with you on a trip is like so instead of us spending 90% of our time together, now we're spending 82% of our time together. This couple, she's not spending any time with him. He's gone during the week. On the weekends, he's golfing. If she wants to spend time with her husband, she has to go to the course.
yeah.
Do you think our togetherness is important enough for me to get blackout drunk at a golf course for you?
Well, I've always said that when I'm not with you, I cannot be my happiest.
You have said that.
Want that to be on record as well. But no, I think something like golf, which is something like you kind of do, I think, to de-stress, like if you're not terrible at it. And I think
Now, as somebody who plays golf, it's incredibly stressful.
well, I think if you've like been playing your whole life, though, it can be like relaxing. You know, hey, I'm gonna go on Saturday and
You play
have-
basketball
yeah.
for fun, for exercise. Is it stressful or is it relaxing when you play basketball?
It's not relaxing at all.
That's exactly how when you play and it's a sport that you love, you're trying to do good all the time. You hit a bad thing, you're freaking out. I play golf. I know this. He can't see people. He can't play
but
golf
I'm not drinking
because
when I
he's
play
6'7".
basketball. Like, there's not a
Well,
drink
you don't
cart
always drink when you play golf. Like
at
the
LA
people,
Fitness. There's
like the people on the tour don't drink. when
right. I
they
know
play
that,
golf.
but like when someone's playing on a Saturday for fun, I'd say, especially in South Florida, 90% of the time they are drinking. You know, there's beer carts and stuff like that.
To be fair, wouldn't it be a way more interesting PGA tour if they did drink on the tour?
Yeah, it'd be like
Right? If they got totally blackout drunk mid-course on
like,
those beautiful
you would
courses.
almost be required to.
Yeah, like you'd have to take a shot every hole or something like that, shot beer, shot beer.
Or it would be like a penalty, like for however many, what I guess over par or whatever would be how many shots you would have to do.
Oh my God. So the worse you do, the more shots you got to do?
Yeah.
Now that would be an interesting PGA tour. I don't watch golf. I do play it, but I'm just saying I don't know if it's always relaxing
Yeah.
when I play because you want to do good, and then when you don't do good, you freak out.
Because that would be better. Because then, like the golfers would fight. They would,
Feel like kind of like hockey golf.
yeah. They would yell at each other. They'd probably have emotional breakdowns. So yeah, that would be better. I would watch that.
Well, maybe we could be okay. So I guess for just to wrap up, like Marriage Fight Club, do you think then if we've already felt like it's probably more fun to get blackout drunk at a golf course, that this girl going, driving, getting blackout drunk, crashing the cart, and getting them banned from the club was worth it?
I'm gonna say no.
No?
Say no.
No, I guess you would never like to be banned from a basketball court. Well, then
No.
that's the thing. So you think you should have spent more time with her so she didn't come to the course?
Yeah, I would say that, maybe they would find something else to do that isn't just something that just the guy likes.
We should start applying this to what we do. Okay, Minda and Minute, we talk about cool things we do, and this is a cool thing we do. We figured out there is a pop stroke by our
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what pop stroke is, it's this really fancy, like putt-putt course that like Tiger Woods backed.
Yeah.
And they have a full bar. They have a bar out on the course. They have big screens. The problem is it's right by our house and it is slammed 24/7. Like you're standing in line for this putt-putt course, like you're trying to get on the Velocicoaster at Universal. Like it's crazy what people will wait to do
and
this
it would
course.
have to take forever to get through it.
Like hours, and the
to get
drinks are
through
so
it.
expensive. So like we never went, and then we realized the secret this past weekend. You go right after it rains, and
Yeah.
nobody's there.
Clears it out.
Like it poured.
And it takes a while for people to then sort of come once the weather recovers. So you can get in there, boom. We hit like both sides.
Yeah, we did
quickly.
both sides,
Hardly
and
anyone
before
on it.
people even started showing up. And then what we also learned is Pop Stroke has like a rain check.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like if
yeah.
you try to like go last minute and you're like, oh, the rain just stopped, I'm gonna go try to jump on this course before people show up, and you know, just mismanage the weather, or you don't realize it's going to rain again and then it pours, they'll give you a rain check to just come back on another day, full free ticket. So it's kind of risk free, and you get to do Pop Stroke without waiting,
Yeah.
which that's really the key, because Pop Stroke sucks when you got to wait there.
No, it'd be awful. And yeah, you spend like $1 grillion there too. Like the drinks are all like 15 a piece, and the food's not cheap. Like you can easily.
It's not like amazing either. It's not like Butcher and the Bar craft cocktails. It's like subpar drinks that are overpriced,
Yeah,
but it's a good ambiance, and they do bring
Well, it's
drinks
cool.
out to the
And
hole.
there's like TV screens everywhere, so you can watch the game. There's a bar in the middle. It is really cool, and it is train adjacent.
It is train adjacent, but it's not as good as our favorite spot that we actually profiled on Travel Jerks, which is like a little travel show we started doing right before COVID hit, which was great timing.
Yeah.
But we still put out today. And on Travel Jerks, we talk about putting around. So a lot of times we've passed by Pop Stroke when it first opened, and we're like, oh, we're going to go there. And then it was so packed, we're like, fuck this, we're just going to go to putting around.
Yeah.
And they're in Delray too, and they're actually like 2 blocks away from Pop Stroke, which is super weird.
Yeah, there's 2 mini golf places in Delray and like a quarter mile.
I don't know if
of
that's
each
what like
other.
rich people do, is that they just go and do mini golf or whatever. But I will say both places they bring the drinks to the hole for you, which
Yeah.
I don't think I can mini golf at this point if you're not going to bring my alcohol directly to the hole while I'm playing, right?
And putting around's cool because they go like balls to the wall theming like for Halloween and Christmas. Like that's the best time.
Yeah,
of year
you
to
should
go.
definitely only go there October through January, right?
Yeah, yeah, and they keep the Christmas theming up till like March. They keep it up like forever.
Yeah,
after.
like we taped our Travel Jerks in like February, and if
Yeah.
you look in the video, like the Christmas lights are still up and the blow ups and stuff. Like they really run out of theme, but
They do.
that's
but
kind of like our 2 mics 1 marriage, just
blowing
drilling a
up
theme.
with themes and
Yeah, themes
Right.
on themes on themes. Yo,
and
what?
Christmas.
Oh, Marriage Fight Club. What are you looking at your phone? Like
Yeah.
these are killer segments.
So let's,
All right, we're
let's-
wrapping. We're wrapping on.
Let's bring this bright line into the station, as they say.
What do you want, a train wreck? We hitting a homeless person right now?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Heyo.
Somebody throwing themselves on the tracks because of this podcast, or I think we're doing okay.
We're doing our best.
That's all
definitely-
people can ask for.
That's all I can do. So yeah, Laughing Spree. Check us out.
Yeah, we got a logo.
on all the platforms.
Yeah.
Laughing Spree TV, Laughing Spree on various platforms.
When you go on YouTube, you can find all the episodes under the playlist 2 Mics 1 Marriage.
Yeah, and then also Instagram, Facebook, all the platforms.
Yeah, well,
And
that's
then
all Laughing Spree, and then you can find all the 2 Mics 1 Marriage stuff
Yeah.
under Laughing Spree.
2
And
Mics
then
and Words, all under that. We're gonna kick off the tour in Rocktober.
Yeah.
as the kids call it.
yeah, next episode when we come and we talk about the tour, I'm actually going to have the location so we can start shouting it out.
Yeah, we'll map that out.
But every Saturday
and-
in October, except for the last Saturday, and then we have something special coming the end of October with Don't Tell Comedy, something that's never been done before. We're going to do it for the first time in South Florida. They're in 100 cities across not just the country, but the globe, because they've now made it into England and France. And we're going to do something, Dan and I, Don't Tell Comedy, never been done before in
It's
October.
gonna be a little spooky.
All right, y'all. 2 Mics 1 Marriage. Thanks for listening. We love you guys.
Bye.
Peace out.